Oh, you're here. Okay, so here's something that has been bothering me for the past couple of days. How good are the best AI tools in the market, and are they good enough to replace humans? So what I've done is I've spent the past 7 days of my life trying well over 100 different AI tools just in search of the ones that can actually replace humans. And I think I have found the best ones. Stick around till the end because by the end I'm 100% sure that a couple of these tools will completely blow your mind. Okay, so let's start with internet's favorite AI video generation and editing tool. This one is called Runway ML, and this is by far the most feature-rich tool I have found in this segment. Obviously, it has the text-to-video feature, but I found it needs some work and it could be quite funny at times. The thing that I loved is the image-to-video generation option. It is very easy to add motions to images, and the reason it stands out of the competitors is because you have full control over the motion in your image. You can create things like drone shots, 360 videos, and even camera pan. It also has a video to video generation model, and it can add video effects and change how the video looks, which could be quite handy for TikTok and Reels. It also has an additional feature called motion brush. You can simply select an area on an image, adjust a few sliders, and add motion to it. So things like the clouds moving in the sky or waves by the sea can be easily done with Runway ML. It also contains a ton more features like background removal, frame interpolation, infinite images, image variation, color grading videos, and much more. Simply the number of features it offers makes it a Swiss Army knife that you cannot leave behind. Up next is a tool called Leonardo AI. Leonardo AI has a very simple user interface and it is quite straightforward. I recommend Leonardo AI over Midjourney as it has much more features and much more buttons to press, and not everything that you want has to be a prompt. It is easier for new people, and if you are not used to the Discord interface that Midjourney uses, you will love Leonardo AI. It contains a lot of features such as text-to-image generation, which is again very similar to Midjourney, but it has much more features. Something that I really love is that it allows you to keep your styles and characters and even scenes constant, which is something that I struggled with on Midjourney. Now, the next thing it has is something called real-time canvas. It is very similar to NVIDIA Canvas. You can imagine it to be like a paint tool where you draw on the canvas and the AI enhances your drawing and generates a realistically looking image. You can obviously change the style of the output and recreate something from your imagination. It has something called AI Canvas, which is very similar to Samsung's object removal tool. You can simply select an annoying little detail on an image and you can modify it, remove it, whatever is your choice. Overall, Leonardo AI is quite practical and very usable in the real world. Talking about AI Canvas, up next is a tool called Make Real, which kind of broke the internet when it was first announced. It is a canvas on steroids and it looks like MS Paint. All you have to do is draw whatever you want and it generates an output. Now, the output could be anything. It could be designs, it could be UIs, it could be websites, and even games. And it even returns you the source code in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Do note, however, that it requires you to have an OpenAI API key because it uses GPT models in the backend. Overall, it's quite straightforward. You draw on the screen, you write what your drawing should do, it auto-recognizes everything, and it generates an output, which by the way, you can draw on top of again, and you can run through multiple iterations to get what you want. So I was able to create mini games, forms, and even a complete landing page with Make Real. It is perfect for MVPs and for mini projects, and it is actually quite fun to use. Tell me this, have you ever wanted to be an influencer? Because I have got something that is changing the influencer game. The tool is called Akul, and even though you have probably never heard of it, you have definitely seen the tool in action. This is a tool behind AI influencers, and it has a ton of features that is useful for general content creation. The one that actually threw me back is the face swap feature. Be it a video or an image, the face swap feature creates realistic looking personalized content. The output from Akul is polished enough that on a side-by-side blind test, I guarantee that a lot of people will fail. But this image generation feature combined with the face swap feature can basically allow you to recreate professional shoots at a fraction of the cost. Now keep in mind that you have to find similar looking models as yourself, and in my case I could not find one, but you will find a lot of examples out there of other people doing it. Altogether, I think Akul will single-handedly have the most impact on your content creation journey, and I highly recommend you try it. Okay, so we have already covered text-to-image generation tools like Leonardo, but what I have for you now is something more like an AI Photoshop. That is, it is something that you use after you have an image that you like. The tool is called ClipDrop and it has a very wide range of features. from generative fill, image resizer, face swap, background remover, object remover, image upscaler, sketch to image, image reimagining, and so much more. Another thing to keep in mind here is that ClipDrop has their own text to image generation option and also a much faster real-time text to image generation option. Now you could continue to use Leonardo AI for text to image generation, or you could also use ClipDrop for those small tasks to save yourself some time in bouncing around tools. Overall, given that everything you need to do with a picture is all bundled up in this one tool, ClipDrop earns itself a recommendation from me. This one is called 11 Labs and it is possibly the best tool in the industry at what it does. It has a bunch of features. First of all, it has the text to speech, which is quite simple. You simply upload a audio file of yourself speaking and then you can simply write whatever you want yourself to speak. You can simply replace your voice for a celebrity voice and then you can make them say whatever you want them to say.
And just like that, I'm speaking into the microphone and this isn't the real voice. I'm the Mr. Funny guy now.
It also has a speech-to-speech feature, which is simply like a voice changer that gives you more control over the tonality and pace of speaking. It also contains a dubbing feature, which is actually really good. So if you're okay with a little bit of roughness, then 11 Labs can replace an actual voice actor. And it also has a new feature that allows you to generate sound effects. So if you're creating a YouTube video like this one and you want to spice it up with sound effects, then you can use 11 Labs to generate the sound effects for you. Overall, I am surprised by how polished 11 Labs is. Think of how this could be a game changer for audiobooks and for dubbing. But if you think this is awesome, you have not seen the best ones yet. Okay, so this is one of the tools that will absolutely blow your mind. And no, I'm not kidding. Wanna watch? Did you know that guy is not me? Could you tell? It is not me. And no, I did not shoot that video and nor was I sitting in front of the camera and said those exact words. This one is made possible by this tool called HeyGen. And to use the tool, it's quite simple. All you have to do is upload a 2-minute video of yourself speaking, let it create an avatar, and you are done. HeyGen will create a digital avatar of yourself and you can now replace yourself when creating content. Okay, so couple of things to keep in mind here. First, text to video for HeyGen is not polished enough as it struggles with certain accents. And no, it does not have any emotional tone. For the audio, you can use 11 Labs to generate the audio for you, or you can simply record yourself speaking and upload your own audio. So what HeyGen will do is it will simply sync the audio with the video it generates. Okay, now HeyGen out of the box is quite usable, but if you're looking for a more polished output, they also have a premium plan where you can just pay $60 for further fine-tuning. Do remember though, it does take quite a little bit longer to process. I have been using HeyGen for quite a while now, and I did also post quite a few videos out there as an experiment on my Instagram account. So if you really want to check it out, links will be in the description. Do let me know if you can tell which one of them are real and which ones are made by AI. Consider this to be a challenge. Okay, so we started this video with a text to video tool and I have got another one for you. This one is called Luma AI and there is actually a reason why I had to put it in the list. Although Luma AI has far less features as compared to Runway ML, but Luma AI produces one of the most useful videos out there. It manages to keep your characters and your scenes constant. So the warping effect you get on other tools is almost non-existent on Luma AI. It performs extremely well when it comes to image to video generation, and I just love how it preserves all the details in the image when generating the video. It does sometimes mess up, which is pretty funny to watch. So if you're looking for an AI stock footage generation tool, then Luma AI is possibly your best bet. Well, that's it from me. If you discovered something new, then consider saving this video and subscribing for more videos like this one. If you think that I missed out on a tool that should have been in this video, then let me know in the comment section down below.